The senior, first touch, Critchfield. Jaylee backs that right side alley. Brady down on the right corner.
Good morning, Evanston, and welcome to another school year of Evanston High School sports, and it all gets started here at the traditional kickoff event, the Cokeville Invite, as the Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball team take on the Grace Grizzlies here in the first game. Right now, the JV game just entered its second set. Grace took the first set, 19 to 12 was the final score. That one wasn't paying attention as we were getting ready to go on the air, but right now, Evanston currently in the lead 1-0 here in the second set. We are about 30 minutes away from the first serve. With it being a tournament, it is a rolling schedule, and you kind of have to adjust as you go along. So just bear with us. But we do have a great pregame show for you today. We have the El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant scene set, the Pie Hole pregame slice, of course, our coach's show, and the Varsity Inc. starting lineups. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Lady Red Devil Volleyball on K9 99.1 FM and streaming live online at mylocalradio.com.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. After this message from our sponsors, we'll have the El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant scene set. El Paso, the best in the West. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. We now have our scene set brought to you today by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. And it's the first game of the season for Lady Red Devil Volleyball. It's the first game of the 22-23 school season. Seems like just a few weeks ago, not months ago, we said goodbye at the Red Devil Soccer's final game of the year. But now here we are and right back at it again and ready to have some more memorable moments and memorable action. And it all gets started today when Evanston takes on the Grace, Idaho Grizzlies. Let's talk about the history between these two teams. Last year they played twice, once at this tournament, and this tournament is a little bit different. Most tournaments you'll see a best 2 out of 3. This one it is best 3 out of 5. Evanston played Grace in the, I believe it was an elimination game of this very tournament last year here in Cokeville and won 3-1, 25-17, 25-13, lost set 4, 26-24, but came back and got the job done 25-19. They also played at the Border Wars last year. Evanston won that one 2-1, losing set 1, 27-26, but taking set 2, 25-17, and set 3, 15-10. Grace comes in with that same young team we talked about last year, except they're all juniors instead of sophomores. Only 2 seniors on this varsity team. For Evanston, it's quite the opposite. Only 2 underclassmen on their entire varsity roster. Jaylee Critchfield, a sophomore, and Ryan Debenham, a junior. Casey Kilcrease, Alice Fior, Kendall Fessler, Ellie Acey, Hallie Brady, Savannah Novakoski, Brinkley Frankham, Ethne Swenson, and Ethne Swenson are all seniors. That is our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. When we come back, we will have our coaches show. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This is Colt Hamilton, Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Whether you're a high school student or a community member looking for change, let Uinta Bosie's #1 and Western Evanston Outreach help you get started. Career opportunities await you when you further your education. Programs include workforce training, college credit for high school students, and college and career readiness. What are you waiting for? Find your passion. Enroll today. Call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. When we come back, we'll have our coaches show. Also, before we do that, though, we want to give a shout out to our 2 more sponsors that bring you this broadcast. We have Uinta County School District #1. This message from them: we love the students we serve at Uinta County School District #1 in Evanston. Their success is our priority. The new year gives us another great opportunity to make a difference in the world by helping all students learn, grow, and have success. We welcome all students and say thank you to an amazing, committed, hardworking, and positive staff that works together to create this environment for learning and growth. It's going to be another great year. Uinta County School District number 1, Pathway to Excellence. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning, and exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening, or a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provide services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages, 307-789-5608. Our coaches show, when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
This is the pregame coaches show live from the Les Schwab Plain-Star broadcast booth. We are about 10 minutes away from the start of today's match. In the meantime, we do have a coach interview. Unfortunately, we weren't able to catch up with Grace head coach Heidi Stoddard as it's the beginning of the season and it is a tournament. These coaches are extremely busy, but we did get a chance to catch up with Coach Tara Lawler. We'll hear from Coach Lawler after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog and MyLocalRadio.com.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils. West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, it feels just like yesterday that we ended the season, and now here we are in another season, and you guys getting ready to start at Cokeville. You guys graduated a very, very accomplished senior class last year. Talk to us a bit about what's to be expected here in 2022.
We're really excited about our 8 seniors coming back. They are great girls, and I've made the joke all off season that I heard rumors that I wasn't sure if I was coming back, and I told the girls, I know that's true because I was the one who started the rumor. I just wasn't sure. After last year, I did feel when the season ends, you go through a weird feeling at the end. You feel sad, and knowing that due to a couple of key injuries, it probably kept us from fulfilling a lot of the goals that we had hoped for. And so I just needed some time. But by mid-February and March, we were ready to go again. We've had a great off season, 40 plus open gyms. And so kudos to all of the girls that have made it a priority to come morning and evenings. But with our 8 seniors, we're really excited to have them back. We have a great freshman class coming in that have definitely filled the gym. So we're very optimistic about us working hard and getting better.
What do you feel like is going to be some natural strengths of this team coming into this season?
I think with the 8 seniors, having 8 on any team, I mean, we have been very lucky to have continually year after year quite a few seniors. And so that leads, we'll naturally have a lot of leadership and experience. Hallie and Savannah, Hallie Brady and Savannah Nowakowski, both as the outsides last year for us. Hallie played a little outside and right side. And obviously both of them are coming off of their ACL injuries, but have done a ton of work with recovery, and they're ready to come back. But they have a lot of experience. And then we have Jaylee Critchfield, who's a sophomore, who was our starting setter last year as well in our 6-2. And so to have her back, that's a great start to come back with 3 kids that had a lot of playtime on varsity level last year.
You also had Ellie Acey, who contributed some major minutes out because of injury. And I remember in the regional tournament, she really stepped up and really hit another level as well in those last games.
She really did. Not only did she step up in a position that she had played a little bit in JV, but we had to move her around a couple of times. Actually, Brinkley did too in Cody when Hallie went down. So we put some players in some positions that they weren't so comfortable with, but they did a great job. But definitely at the regional tournament, Ellie came up really big for us and looked like a natural coming right on off the bench. And obviously with no expectation really to go in and play, but to come in and support her team and to be kind of a bright spot in a time when it was pretty devastating when Savannah went down.
I remember that time, and it just took the air out of the building. And when Hallie went down, the season felt like it changed a little bit. But just kind of thinking about that time and thinking about the time that Brinkley Frankham and Ellie Acey and all those other underclassmen got a chance to come in and get some varsity experience. Do you feel like that was kind of a blessing in disguise to get them this experience at the varsity level in postseason games before they become regular starters?
Absolutely. And, like when we practice, we put kids in and out. We exchange them in for different positions, different sides of the nets, just so it's not completely new or unknown territory. So they do a good job with that. We also are lucky that we go to the Casper Invite. And so that's that's as big of a scale as you can get, playing in the event center, under the lights and on the sport court. And so when those kids have those opportunities to see what that looks like, that helps too. So, and the fact that JV and varsity pretty much travels everywhere together and we practice together, being able to come in and out for each other, I do think it was a blessing that those girls, it wasn't completely new territory. It was just pretty unexpected. Obviously, you don't ever expect your teammate to go down, but they were definitely prepared and ready to go in.
Who are some new faces that you anticipate we're going to get to know a little bit more this season?
On varsity, Casey Kilcrease played for Coach Peterson last year as the libero, and also she was sometimes a setter on JV. She'll be be getting quite a bit of play time back row. We have Kendall Fessler, who another player for Coach Peterson, who made a big impact front row as a middle hitter. We mentioned Brinkley with her setting and hitting on the right side. And we have Ethne Swenson and Riley Rush, who are both planning to get some touches as well.
I understand with the exception of you and Matt Peterson, there's been quite a few coaching staff changes. Do you care to kind of take us through those a little bit?
Sure. We're really excited. We have Coach Erin Kirby Watsaba coming in as the 9th grade coach. So that's exciting. She has had obviously a very eventful summer, but I'm excited for her because she's going to come in with, like I mentioned before, a group of freshman girls that have been incredibly dedicated. I can't say enough about how impressed I am with their attendance and their work ethic in the open gyms. They're ready to work hard. They set their stuff on the side of the wall, put down their water bottles, get their knee pads and shoes on, and they get to work. And they're always the last ones to help me tear down the net. So I think they're going to have a lot of success and a lot of fun with Coach Watsaba, Erin. And then at EMS, we're lucky we still have Crystal Peterson at the 8th grade level and Paula Rickbeal at the 7th grade. And Davis Middle School, we have 2 new coaches. David Minton is coaching 7th grade, and Melissa Hartsock is coaching 8th grade.
Well, it sounds like there's been a few changes. I mean, graduated a huge senior class, but got some experience coming in. And volleyball season is always an exciting season in Evanston. That is Coach Sarah Lawler, head coach of Evanston Volleyball. Coach Lawler, thank you so much for the time. Looking forward to the season. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, we start our first tournament, like you mentioned at the very beginning of this, in Cokeville, August 26th and 27th. And so we're super excited. We have our schedule posted. And so excited to get our season rolling.
A big thank you to Coach Tara Lawler for joining us on the pregame show. This has been the Coaches Show. We'll be right back with the Pie Hole pregame slice, the Ellingford Brothers Get to Know Your Red Devils, and the Varsity Inc. starting lineups. You're listening to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Lady Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and streaming live online at mylocalradio.com.
Take a bite into a sweet, delicious fruit pie complimented by the best pie crust ever made when you purchase a pie from the Pie Hole. The menu also includes sandwiches, soups, and salads for lunch or dinner. The Pie Hole, 1023 Main Street in Evanston. Love at first bite.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, tronavalley.com, member NCUA.
School. It's the right
indeed, where we learn to read and learn to write. School's the ticket to reach new heights. We make new friends, learn social skills, art, foreign language, music, and more. Science, technology, engineering, math, history, and health in that PE class. With computers and books and teachers and more, our brains will grow and our dreams will soar. So do whatever it takes to never miss school, because a great education, why, that's really cool. My friends, be cool. Go to school.
Welcome back to the pregame show, and we welcome you into the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. I'm Elan Olliff as we get set for another great Lady Red Devil volleyball season. It's time for our pregame slice, brought to you by the Pie Hole, Love at First Bite. And here's what it comes down to. We've got two teams that are on different sides of the coin. 8 seniors for Evanston, only 2 on the varsity roster for Grace. Listen to this, 2 seniors, 1 sophomore, 7 juniors. This is a Grace team that has high hopes in the state of Idaho and can start that journey today. However, they did play Westside not 48 hours ago, and Westside did come out on top of that one, 3-1. This is the first matchup for Evanston. There will be some rust, so here's going to be your first key. Knock off the rust and just get comfortable with each other. We've heard a lot behind the scenes that the chemistry of this team is very, very good. So rely on that chemistry, knock off the rust, and just have fun out there. It's game 1 of a very, very long season. They will play 3 games here today. Unfortunately, because of the football game, this is the only game we can cover on mylocalradio.com, but we will cover every game of tomorrow, day 2 of the 22 Cokeville invite. That's your pregame slice, brought to you by the Pie Hole, Love at First Bite. When we come back, we will have our Get to Know Your Red Devil segment, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. We'll speak with Evanston Jr. Cohen Morrow after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call, 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
This is Colt Hamilton with Rocky Mountain Yeti Evanston. I'm excited to announce our new Legendary Leadership Award. Each month we are going to be giving away $1,000 to a local legendary leader. We need your nominations. We want to start giving back to people that have stepped up to keep our community thriving. Nominate anyone from leaders among our schools, healthcare workers, first responders, and so on. Who do you know that has made an impact in our community? Together, let's recognize and reward people that have made a difference in your lives. Email me your nominations at leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com or click the link below. Again, that's leaders@RockyMountainYetiEvanston.com.
Evanston and Horizon High School students, start your college career now. Challenge yourself. Gain skills and confidence to help you succeed while taking credits toward the degree you want. Take Western courses for free while attending high school. Courses are paid for by Uinta BOCES #1. What are you waiting for? For more information, call 789-5742 or email info@uintaeducation.org.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Now we have our Get to Know Your Red Devils presented by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, gravel, and steel fabrication needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. And here is our conversation with Evanston Jr. and starting quarterback for the Red Devils, Mr. Cohen Morrow. Welcome to Get to Know Your Red Devils presented by Ellingford Brothers. Today I'm joined by Evanston Junior, I believe now, Cohen Morrow. Cohen, you're going to be a big part of the football team. You were a big part last year. How excited are you guys to hopefully pick up right where you guys left off in 2021?
I'm pretty excited. The last 2 weeks we've been going pretty hard at practice, and we're looking pretty good. I think we'll be maybe even better than last year, so I'm really excited for it.
What do you feel like is going to be an early strength of this team this year?
Definitely the defense, because we're young, but we're also really kind of experienced from last year, especially our linebacker core. And it's one of our better linebacker cores we had in the past 10 years. So I think we'll do pretty good there.
Awesome. Well, after the strides we made last year, I'm super excited to see what happens this year. Let's go ahead and go into the fun part of the interview. So I've got 10 random kind of icebreaker questions here. You just need to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and that'll be your interview question. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, let's go and get started.
Number 2.
Number 2. What has been your favorite memory from being a part of Red Devil football?
Definitely bus trips. I think bus trips are one of the main parts that builds the team together, and I really like it. It's really fun.
And being in Wyoming, you get a lot of bus trips, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Awesome. So what's going to be your next question?
Number 5.
Number 5. What's your favorite? It's kind of a 2-pronged question, so 2 answers. Yeah. What's your favorite food, and what is your favorite restaurant in Evanston?
Ooh, favorite restaurant, definitely Bonrico's, and then probably I'd say steak.
Steak. How do you take your steak?
Medium rare.
All right, I guess I can forgive you for that. I'm a rare guy myself, but I can at least you didn't say well done, so we can still be friends.
Yeah.
All right, what's going to be that next question?
Number 8.
Number 8. Favorite vacation?
I went to Mexico this past fall. I really liked that. That was really fun.
Where in Mexico did you go?
Puerto Vallarta.
What were you guys able to do there?
We went on this a zip lining adventure one of the days, and the other days we were sitting by the ocean, by poolside. It was really fun.
That is awesome. That's one of my favorite questions to ask people because everybody comes up with such a different answer.
Yeah.
It's so cool. All right, so what's going to be that last question?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right. Besides football, well, I guess football wouldn't count, but besides track, baseball, basketball, if you were to compete in the Olympics, what sport would it be?
That's a tough one.
Or what Olympic sport would you like to give a try?
I've always liked to watch snowboarding. I know that's one of my main ones. I think it's pretty cool. I know I don't usually get to do it a lot, so yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Nice to be the next Shaun White.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. Well, that is Evanston Junior Cohen Morrow. Cohen, thank you so much for coming on to Get to Know Your Red Devils, presented by Ellingford Brothers. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Cohen for joining us on our pregame show, and a big thank you to Ellingford Brothers for sponsoring our Get to Know Your Red Devils segment this year. We'll be right back after this with our starting line. It's brought to you by Varsity Inc. It's the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Schwab Plains Tower broadcast booth. It is now time for our starting line. It's presented by Varsity Inc. And for the Evanston Red Devils, you've got number 2, the sophomore, Jaylee Crutchfield. Number 20, the senior, Brinkley Frankham. Number 24, the senior, Savannah Novakowski. Number 25, the senior, Hallie Brady. Number 27, the senior, Ellie Acey. Number 31, the senior, Kendall Fessler. And your libero, number 37, senior, Casey Kilcrease. It is now time to get started here with set number 1 of this matchup. As it looks like it will be Critchfield, who will give us our first set of the year. Evanston in their blue uniforms, white numerals, Grace in the red and white. First serve by Critchfield, we're underway. Grace bops it over on 3 hits, received by Kilcrease in the back row near corner. Right side, Hallie Brady looking for the corner, got it! Give the kill to Brady, and the Red Devils take an early lead, 1-0 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Set 1. Critchfield to serve again. Serve receive back row. Cross set, left side attack from Sydney Smith into the Evanston block. LEAC makes it 2-0 Red Devils. Critchfield to serve again. The sophomore sends it towards the back row. That one looping out of bounds, kept alive, and a third hit barely cleared out. Kilcrease with the touch. Set by Critchfield. AC goes into the block, and that one doesn't clear the net. Evanston tried to launch an attack, but a good job by the front line by Grace to force the error. So it's now 2-1 Grace with the serve. Received by Kilcrease in the back row. Back set, right side, Hallie Brady. Off the fingertips of the block, kept alive by the Grizzlies. Dead center attack by Stratman, kept alive by the Red Devils. Pushed over Frankham. Left side, Grizzlies with the attack, and off of the arm of Critchfield and over the right corner. And the kill to the Grizzlies, and it's 2-2 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve received by Evanston. Left side, Frankham looking for the back row. Deflected up by Anderson. Left side slightly hit over by Smith, but kept alive by the Red Devils. Left side, Smith's going to get another go, and wide over the back line. 3-2, Evanston takes the lead. Brady will take the serve for the Red Devils, sends a line drive at the back row, and that one goes back towards the front line, pushed over by the Grizzlies, received by Brady. Left side, Novakoski looking for the back row, and it bounces off of a player off the ceiling and down, and the kill to Novakoski. Brady will serve again. No one has really gone on a run or established momentum here. It's been a very back-and-forth battle early going. Brady with the line drive. That one is almost an ace. Grizzlies cleared out on the third hit. Critchfield setting up AC through the block and down. 5-2 Red Devils. Evanston on a 3-0 run right now. Brady to serve again. Received back row by Smith, kept alive in the back by the Grizzlies, sent over on the third hit. Kilcrease with the receive, Critchfield cross that left side, Novakoski through the block and off of a diving Grizzly in the back row for the points. Nice kill there by Novakoski, and it's 6-2 Evanston. 4-0 run for the team in blue. Red Devils to serve, Hallie Brady sends this one towards the center, kept alive by Anderson. Attack by Stratman goes off of a Red Devil and out of bounds towards the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. And that is the second kill for the Grizzlies as they trail by 3 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard here in set 1. Serve received by Novakoski. Frankham pushes it over, looking for the back row, kept alive by Sidney Jacobson. Slapped over by Grace, received Brady in the back row. Critchfield setting up Novakoski through the block and too strong. Makes it 4-6 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston board. Served by Sidney Jacobson, or scratch that, that's Sidney Smith, the junior. Right side, Frankham looking for the back row, kept alive. Set up for the back and nobody home. A set just kind of went away from number 33, it looks like. Sorry, 32, Sidney Jacobson, and fell to the back. And it is 7-4 Evanston. Served too long by AC. So Opposing error, and then responded by a service error. 5-7 here in set one. Serve is a light one, received by a diving Novakoski, pushed over by Frankham, kept up by Grace. Left side attack, here's Lydia Anderson. Great job, kept up by Fessler. Left side, Novakoski lightly hits it over, but it doesn't matter. It bounces up high and then just takes an awkward roll off of the arms of Sydney Smith, and that goes down as an error. But the Red Devils have a 3-point lead, 8-5. Brinkley Frankham to serve, looking for the ace in the back row, kept alive by the diving libero Piper Anderson. And now sent back, and too long, too strong by Grace. Evanston up 9-5 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Frankham is a missile at the back row. Lydia Anderson puts it over. Frankham tries to put it over the net, but it bounces off at the top, comes right back to her, and she gets called for a double hit. 3-point lead for Evanston here in set one. Best 3 of 5 in this tournament. First 4, if necessary, to 25 with a cap of 27. Served by Brinley Anderson, the senior. Red jersey, Grace in white across the chest. Back set, right side, Novakoski goes through, goes into the block. It looked like she had a chance to get around Taylor Yost on the run, but Yost sends it back. 7-9 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve received by Evanston. Fessler puts it over on the third hit, kept alive by Anderson. Cross set, left side Anderson for the attack. In the back row, great dig, Hallie Brady. Novakoski, left side attack, tries to put it in the back row. Kept alive by Grace. Hard hit into the Evanston block. Taylor Yost right into the block, and it's the second block of the game for the Red Devils. 10-7 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Big thank you to them for becoming our scoreboard sponsor. Served by Savannah Novakoski, kept alive by libero Piper Anderson in the back row. Sent back over by Lydia Anderson. Right side, Critchfield tries to run up, and the whistle goes against her. They say she's into the net on the attempted attack. So it goes down as an attacking error. It's the third one on Evanston. Lydia Anderson to serve. Anderson, the junior, wears a white number 11 into the nets. 11-8. That's the first service error by Grace. Serve by Fessler, too long, and that's going to be their third service error of the match. 11-9 now. Libero, Piper Anderson in the white jersey with the silver letters, serves an ace. Goes off of Novakoski and over the back line, and now it's a 1-point set. 11-10 Evanston. Piper Anderson to go again. Serve, receive, Kilcrease in the back row. Frankham setting up Critchfield, who just puts it off the fingertips of the block. Kept alive by Grace, but nobody home. It came off of the arms of Lily Peden and then goes into the Bermuda Triangle on the front row. No man's land, and just drops down. It's the fourth error in that manner for Grace, and an ace for Jaylee Critchfield. First ace of the season for the Red Devils as they go back out to a 3-point lead here in set number one. Served by Critchfield. Received back row, Sydney Smith. Trying to go for the attack was Lily Peden on the left side, but she goes right into the net. And it goes back to Evanston on the attacking error. Fourth attacking error for the Grizzlies. Served by Critchfield, received back row, Anderson. Right side into the block of Evanston and sent back to the Red Devils by the Grizzlies. Left side, Hallie Brady through the block and down. Fifth kill of the night for the Red Devil offense. 15-10 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Critchfield to serve again. Serve receive, back row, Smith. It'll be Smith with the attack, and down in the back row, Savannah Novakoski tried to get arms on it, but it drops down on the hardwood. And the third kill of the match for Grace hitters. Here comes a rotation. Sydney Jacobson will come in for Lily Peden for Grace. Evanston still out there with the starting 6. Served by Jacobson, received by Kilcrease, back row, right side Brady, lightly hits it over the net. And now Grace setting up an attack. Left side, trying to put it over, but a great dive by AC. Keeps it alive in the front row, sent back by the Red Devils. Here's Grace with an attack into the block. Ellie AC again. The third block by the Evanston defense for a point. 16-11, and now Hallie Brady back to serve. Evanston has earned 56% of their points. That is out-earning Grace 45, and they're not going to earn that one as Brady serves into the net. It's an opponent service error, and it's the fourth one on Evanston. 16-12. Served by Sydney Smith, kept alive by Evanston, and there's Ellie AC again. Center jumps up and launches the kill. Evanston out killing Grace 6-3 in this opening set, and they have a 17-12 lead here in set 1. Served by Ellie AC, looking for the back row, dug by Lydia Anderson on the serve receive. Left side, trying to launch an attack, but kept alive by a diving Bailey Critchfield. Sent back by Grace. Evanston sends it back on one hit. What a volley. Lightly hit over by Stratman, kept alive by Critchfield again from the floor, but Novakoski can't center up the ball, and it goes into the net. And an opponent attacking error makes it 17-13 Evanston on the Heritage of Chevrolet scoreboard. Service ace makes it 17-14. The second ace for Grace serving, and it comes by way of Melody Stratman. The junior, a light hit kept alive by Nowakoski, but it's a duck that goes right over the net and into the arms of Taylor Yost, who puts on the kill. 2-point lead for Evanston. Timeout taken by Coach Lawler. We got a good one here. 2-point lead for Evanston on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with more after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Giving you a peek behind the curtain, working this year with a new stat keeping app on my iPad, and I just found a really, really cool thing. I have found out through this app, through the stats that I've been keeping, that the rotation with Jaylee Critchfield serving, so that first rotation is outscoring, is the highest scoring rotation on the floor, going 4 to -3. So that is a really cool thing. Serve by Grace as we get back to it. Sent back by Evanston, and now Grace tries to put it over into the block. Brinkley Frankham sends it back from whence it came. Sent back over by Grace. Savannah Novakoski, left side, off of the block, kept alive on Evanston's side. Brady from the dead center, right into the awaiting arms of Taylor Yost, and the second block makes it a 1-point game here in set 1, and we are just getting started. Serve again by Grace. Received back row, and then Novakoski into the block and down on the Grace side of the court. Get a little bit more breathing room, 18-16 here in set 1. That is 7 kills for Evanston. They've earned 61% of their points as Franco tried to serve for the left corner but went too long, too strong. And it's the 5th service error on Evanston. 1-point lead as Brinley Anderson, the junior, gets ready. Serve receive back row, kill crease. Frankham back set, and she gets called for a lift. And we're all knotted up at 18. Anderson to serve again. The junior in the red jersey goes to Brady in the back row. Diving, Frankham keeps it alive. Kill crease pushes it over from the 10-foot line. Left side, number 10, Peeting goes into the block of Evanston and down. Fourth block by the Red Devils, and they take the lead 19-18. They have not trailed in this set yet. No matter how hard Grace has pushed their pedal to the metal, Evanston has somehow come up big. Savannah Novakoski to serve. Rainbow serve, just long off the back line. And that is the 6th service error for Evanston in this set. Something that Coach Lawler is definitely going to want to clean up. 19-19. Served by Lily Anderson. Kept alive by Kilcrease. Frankham. Cross set left side to Brady, who goes over the block. And the third hit will not clear out. It was 2 really quick hits after the attack, but they couldn't get it over. Red Devils take the lead back 20-19. And now here is senior Kendall Fessler to serve. High arcing serve, kept alive by the libero Anderson. Left side, Sydney Smith kept alive by Evanston. They receive it well. Fessler clears it out. Yost at the center, tries to find the back row, but kept alive by Fessler. Frankham goes back to Fessler, who clears it out. Left side, Anderson looking for the back corner, finds it. (20-20). A great opening set to the season. And Evanston responds with a kill of their own. Red Devils take the lead 21-20. And now here's that most productive line with Critchfield serving. Left side, Anderson, right at Kilcrease, who read it well. Critchfield, back set, right side, Frankham, lightly hit it over the block, kept alive by Piper Anderson. Left side, that is Sydney Smith, and her attackers receive well. Brady lightly hits it over the net. Grace tries to keep it alive. Here comes Anderson again into the antenna. Sydney Smith goes into the antenna, and the Red Devils go up 22-20. Critchfield to serve. Receive back row by Anderson. Yost looking for the back corner. She's wide. (23-20) timeout taken by Grace. Red Devils 2 points away from taking the opening set as they lead it 23-20 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN. Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today. This rotation that is up right now, this is their first rotation with Critchfield serving, and listen to this. They are +5 when she is serving in this rotation. Serve received by Grace. It's an over return sent back by AC. Grace gets it back as Yost tries to go for the right line and finds it. 23-21 as Yost picks up the kill. It's the 6th one for the Grizzlies here in this set. Grizzlies have earned 48% of their points, Evanston 59. Served by Sydney Jacobson is down on the back line for ace number 3 of the day for Grace in this set. Service again by Jacobson into the net. Red Devils now have set points. As the second service error for them. Served by Brady, received back row. Left side, third hit barely cleared out. Critchfield calms it down. Kilcrease pops it up hot. And that one is not going to go over the net. The third hit won't get cleared out. And now Grace with a chance here. Still set point for Evanston. Serve is wide. Evanston wins it on the service error. And they take set number 1, 25-23, and lead it 1-0. We'll have set 2 after this when we come back on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
The Fan Cam this year is brought to you by Kazine's Ace Hardware and Furniture. Kazine's a helpful place, and we thank them for their support as Evanston has taken set number 1, 25-23. 52% points earned by Evanston, 48 for the Grizzlies. Total unforced errors, though, equal at 12, but this is where probably Evanston will probably want to get things right, and that is fix the service errors. 6 service errors for the Red Devils going into that one. But they were great at the blocks, 4-2, and were great at kills, 8-6, outscoring them 25-23 and taking this first set by the skin of their teeth. Let's go ahead and go to set number 2. And Evanston, definitely you're liking what you're seeing early on. This is a team that did not have a lot of girls get significant varsity time because the classes ahead of them were so talented you couldn't really give them the play time. But if you're watching this and evaluating what could happen this season, you're very much encouraged by what we're seeing. Grace is a very, very good team. So let's go. And when you look at productive points in that first set, that first rotation that Evanston had with Jaylee Critchfield on the floor or at the service line was incredible. +5 when you have to go all the way to the 4th and 5th rotation for Grace to be in the positive at +2. Evanston, though, their second rotation with Hallie Brady serving, +3. So that is definitely something that we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the season. It looks like those first 2 rotations with Brady and Critchfield serving seem to be where Evanston makes their money, as it was Brady who did get that opening set point. Well, here we go. Evanston now moves to the left, Grace to the right. Evanston in their blue uniforms, white numerals, with the exception of the libero, Casey Kilcrease. Reverse that, white uniform, blue numeral. For Grace, it's a red uniform, white numeral, with the exception of their libero, Piper Anderson. She's in a white jersey with gray numerals. Waiting for the go-ahead from Grace to serve, as they now stand on the right side, Evanston on the left. Want to invite you to join us tonight. Evanston football opens up the season against Ben Lomond. Pregame at 6:15. Kickoff at 7 o'clock p.m. And then tomorrow we'll have every Evanston Red Devil volleyball game of Day 2 of the 2022 Cokeville Invite. Sydney Jacobson to serve for Grace, and we are underway in set 2. Serve receive, back row, Novakoski. Frankham setting up Savannah, left side looking for the back row, kept alive by Anderson. Right side attack from Sydney Smith, and that's in the back row. One arm keeping it alive was Frankham, sent back from the 10-foot line by Brady. Taylor Yost skies above the net and puts down the kill on the back row to make it 1-0 Grace. Serve receive, back row by Evanston. Novakoski, back line, down. Got it. Savannah Novakoski has been on a roll. Good to see her and Hallie Brady both back out there, as both of them were injured in the latter part of the season last season. Red Devils lead it 1-0, but we're all tied 1-1 here in set 2. Serve receive, back row, and it's an ace for Jaylee Critchfield. Red Devils, this is the rotation where they made their money in set 1, looking to do it again. Serve received by Grace. Third hit, Yost at the center, goes off of the block, but it doesn't matter. They call her into the net. Ellie Acey with the blocking error. 2-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Server seed Novakoski, cross set to Frankham, looking for the 10-foot line and found it. Brinkley Frankham puts Evanston in the lead 3-2, and now Savannah Novakoski to serve. Serve receive, back row, Anderson. Back set for Yost, looking for the back line. Too strong. No! Nope, too long. First, the stand judge gave the point to Grace and then gave it back to Evanston, so she's too long, too strong. So that's the first attacking error on Grace in the set. Served by Novakoski, kept alive by Piper Anderson. The libero, right side, Brindley Anderson, received by Evanston. Frankham goes into the net, and it is 4-3 on the Impact Physical, or excuse me, Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve received by Evanston, sent back on 3 hits. Four hits called on Grace, and Evanston goes up 5-3. Casey Kilcrease, the libero, to serve. Looking for the back corner, and she's just wide. 5-4 here in set number 2. Substitution happening. Jody Carpenter coming in for the Grizzlies, takes her spot in the front row. Served by Brindley Anderson, received Novakoski, back row. Kept alive by Critchfield. Kilcrease bops it over on the third from the 10-foot line. Yost, dead center, into the block of Evanston, still on the Grace side. Anderson from the 10-foot line goes into the net, and the Red Devils get it back. Third error on Grace in the set. Serve by Frankham, received back row. Piper Anderson goes left side to Carpenter. Great dig in the back row by Novakoski. Brady from the left side looking for the 10-foot line, kept alive by Piper Anderson. Left side, Lydia Anderson goes through the block and off of a diving Hallie Brady and out of bounds. Give the kill to Grace. Lydia Anderson with the serve. Received back row by Kilcrease, who goes to her knees to get it. Brady puts it over, kept alive at the 10-foot stripe. by Piper Anderson. Slapped over by Smith. Sent back by Grace, and a two-hit return. Diving Jaylee Critchfield keeps it alive. Sent back by Grace, and a double hit called on Evanston. 6-all. Lydia Anderson to serve for the Grizzlies. Serve receive, Kilcrease back row. It's an over return. Sent back by Grace, and then a hard attack by Kilcrease from the 10-foot line goes wide of the stripe, and Grace takes their first lead of the match. 7-6 here in set 2. Serve receive, Kilcrease back row. That one's looping out of bounds. Kept alive by Critchfield. Sent over by Novakoski. What a play there. Brady with the duck, puts up a hard attack, goes off of Anderson, and then into the block goes Grace, but it's out of bounds. Grace leads 8-6. Served by Lydia Anderson. Frankham backs that left side. Brady lightly puts it over, kept alive by Stratman. Piper Anderson puts it over the line. Left side, Hallie Brady for Evanston. Down on the near side. Red Devils trail by 1 as Hallie Brady will now get ready to serve. Serve receive back row by Grace. Left side for Smith, kept alive by Brady in the back row. Lightly hit over by Frankham on the run. Piper Anderson to the back row, and over return, or under return rather, by Kilcrease, puts it into the net. And Grace goes up 9-7. Serve received by Novakoski. Left side, Savannah, back line, got it! Cuts the gap down to 1. 9-8 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Kendall Fessler to serve. Received back low by Smith. Yost tries to send that one high, and it goes off of one Red Devil and down to the ground. And we got a substitution happening right now. Sydney Jacobson will come in to serve for Grace. Into the net. And is the first service error for Grace in this match. The Red Devils, or excuse me, in this set. Red Devils cut it down to 1. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Most productive line in set 1, and that one looping high. Yost puts it over to Sydney Smith, and now she clears it out. Critchfield. Cross set. AC looking for the back line. Off of the block and out of bounds. AC ties it up after the kill. 10-10 on the Heritage Chevrolet scoreboard. Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve received by Grace. Left side, Anderson off the block of Evanston. Critchfield sets it up high for Brady, who goes into the net from the 10-foot stripe. And Grace takes the lead, 11-10. Third attacking error on the Red Devils. Served by Sydney Smith, kept alive by Novakoski. Diving, Critchfield keeps it alive. Novakoski one-hands it back over. And a whistle, double hit on Grace. Tied up again. Fifth error of the match on, or excuse me, of the set on Grace, 11-11. Savannah Novakoski to serve. Serve receive, Piper Anderson back row. Left side, Lydia Anderson looking for the back line. Kept alive by Critchfield. Kilcrease goes over to Brady from the left side. Puts it down at the 10-foot line. Great dig by Sydney Jacobson. Return by Lydia Anderson. Back set, left side, Brady into the block and down on the Grace side. Red Devils take the lead, 12-11. 2-point run. Serve receive by Grace. Left side Anderson through the block, kept alive by Novakoski in the back row. Critchfield back to Savannah behind the 10-foot stripe, clears it over. Back set, right side Grace, who just palms that one back over, and now Critchfield lightly sets up for AC, who gets it barely over the block, kept alive by the Grizzlies. Hard hit from the 10-foot stripe, goes off of the ceiling and put over. No, 4 hits on Evanston. 12-12. That's the 8th error on Evanston now. Serve received by Brady. By the way, the serve was from Melody Stratman. Back set, Yost lightly puts it over. Diving, Holly Brady keeps it alive. Pushed back over by Critchfield. And now Grace will have Stratman just clear it over from the 10-foot stripe. Good receive in the back row by Novakoski. Kilcrease puts it over the net. Set left side to Anderson. Off of the block. Kept alive by Brady, who tracks it down. Back row attack again for Grace. Kept alive by Novakoski. Left side, Anderson lightly hits it over. Dialing big. Jaylee Critchfield keeps it alive, but it goes behind her, and Novakoski can't track it down. (13-12) Grace. Melody Stratman, the junior, to serve. Evanston leads it 1-0, but trails by 1 here in set 2. Left side, Brady looking for the left line, but is too long. 14-12, Stratman to serve again. 3-0 run for the Grizzlies. Critchfield sets up Novakoski, who clears it over from the 10-foot stripe. Backside left for Brindley Anderson, kept alive by the back row. Left side, Hallie Brady into the block and down on the Evanston side. Big block. It's the first one for Grace, and they have a 15-12 lead now on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Stratman to serve. 4-0 run for Grace. Critchfield tries the dump set but can't get enough under it into the net. It's the 6th attacking error to my count on the Red Devils in this set. 16-12. Grace leads by 4. Serve receive Novakoski. AC lightly puts it over. Back set, right side to Anderson, kept alive by Novakoski. Critchfield, left side, Brady into the block of Grayson, down on the Evanston side. Red Devils trail by 5. And this has been a roll. A 5-0 run for the Grizzlies, and they have a 5-point lead at 17-12 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with more set 2 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tower broadcast booth. Our second set brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Our vision is to improve yours. Evanston with 6 independent software solution kills compared to Grace's 5 in set number 2. However, they had 8 to 6 independent software solutions kills in set 1. Serve received by Novakoski. It's an ace. First ace of the match, or excuse me, the set for Grace. And Grace looking to tie this one up. Evanston took set 1, 25-23. Grace with a 6-point lead on a 6-0 run behind the serve of Melody Stratman. Poked over by AC. Left side, Lydia Anderson into the Evanston block, still on the Gray side. Critchfield, though, calms it down. Left side, Brady looking for the back line. Too long. Evanston has earned 58% of their 12 points. Another ace for Stratman. It's a 7-0 run. Evanston has earned 58% of their 12 points. 45% of the 20 points earned by Grace. Left side, Frankum, and she can't get it over the net. 21-12. This is a 8-0 run now for Grace. And it finally ends on a service error as Stratman puts it too far over the line. It's only the second service, only the second service error. 21-13, serve received by Grace. Left side, Lydia Anderson into the Evanston block and down on the Grace side. Kendall Fessler in on it, and it's the first block for the Red Devils. Trailing by 7 here in this set. 21-14, served by Casey Kilcrease is long. Second service error for Evanston, and now down 22-14. They'll go on the defensive end. And Brindley Anderson will serve for Grace. Received by Kilcrease, back row. Critchfield, cross set back to Fessler at the 10-foot stripe. Left side, Yost goes into the Evanston block, and it is over the top of the net and drops down on the Evanston side. Brindley Anderson to serve again. Up 23-14, 9-point lead for Grace. Serve received by Brady in the center. Frankum looking for the far side of the 10-foot stripe. Good dig by Smith. Cleared out by Grace, and now Evanston will get a chance to get a coordinated attack. Left side, Hallie Brady looking for the center line. Good dig by Lydia Anderson at the 10-foot stripe. Yost will put that one over, and we got a whistle. Point goes to Grace. They call Kendall Fessler into the net, and it's set points for the Grizzlies. Up by 10. Served by Anderson. Receive Novakoski. Critchfield. Dump set and a diving Grizzly keeps it alive. Puts it over the net on one hit. Left side, Hallie Brady. Into the block by the Grizzlies. Pushed over by Frankum. Sent back over by Grace. Critchfield setting up Fessler, and a whistle. Grace into the net. This time it's Lily Peden. Still set point for Grace. Evanston trails by 9, 24-15. Serve by Frankum. Receive Piper Anderson, back row. Yost puts it over the line, kept alive by Brady. Critchfield back to Frankum, who tickles the net, barely puts it over. And Fessler, though, gets a one-hit return, tries to put it up, and it's off the block of Yost and down. And that is how set 2 ends. So we're all knotted up at 1 set apiece. As we go to set 3, this second set has been brought to you by Untitled Vision. We'll be right back after this. It's 1 set apiece on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Evanston Community Health Centers offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Evanston Community Health Center. Call 307-789-8290.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankum, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankum.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankum at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
One set apiece as Evanston takes set 1 25-23, but falls in set 2 25-15. Elan Olliff coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. As we get set for set number 3, Evanston will serve first. It's good to have volleyball back. That's all I have to say. It's been a fun morning so far. Trying to center up some things on the scoreboard. But Grace and Evanston, one set apiece. This is the beginning of a 2-broadcast day. We'll have this match, and then tonight, Evanston football opens up against Ben Lomond High School in Ogden. Pregame at 6:15, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Last year's matchup at that very same stadium, very same week, yielded in a very exciting Evanston win. Of course, Kai Barker, the then sophomore, came out, got an interception on a 2-point conversion in the end zone, and solidified the win for Evanston. It would be the first of 5 wins in a row that they will rattle off to start the 2021 campaign. Here's hoping for more in 2022. Ellie Acey comes off the court. Casey Kilcrease comes on, and now Evanston's Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Trying to get back to controlling this match. Served by Critchfield, and that one is down on the back line. It's out. It's wide, but Grace is called out of rotation. And Evanston leads it 1-0. Serve receive back row by Grace. Left side, Stratman goes for the back row. Bopped up high by Critchfield. Nobody home to clean it up. And that's a kill to tie it at 1-1. Sydney Jacobson, the senior, to serve. Receive back row, Brady. Critchfield, back set, right side. Frankum blocked by Stratman. Kept on the Grizzlies' side. Sent back by Grace, and now Evanston with the chance. Cross set, left side. Novakoski off of the block of Grace, but they're going to get called. No. They're saying it wasn't off the block, but it was off the net, so Evanston gets called for 4 hits. Serve received by Evanston, but they can't track it down on a 3rd hit. It's down for an ace. 3-1 Grace. Serve received Novakoski, and another ace, though, as it goes off of her arms and careens towards the net and down. Back-to-back aces makes it 4-1 Grace. Serve received Brady. Critchfield cross set, left side. Novakoski goes off the top of the net again, is what they're saying, not the block, and it's a 4-hit call. 5-1 Grace. Serve receive back row, Novakoski. Critchfield back set to Fessler, goes through the block and down. Kendall Fessler with the kill. Puts it down right in the front row, and now Savannah Novakoski to serve. Serve receive back row, Anderson. Sent back over by Stratman. Nope, she can't clear the net. Not on 3 hits, and the Red Devils trail by 2 with Novakoski to serve. High arcing serve, receive back row, Lydia Anderson. Stratman puts it over the Evanston block, and now the Red Devils just clear it out. Lydia Anderson, back set left side. Brindley Anderson goes into the net. Red Devils cut the gap down to 1. Trailing 5-4 here in set 3. Novakoski serves, receive. Piper Anderson back row, back set left side. Grace with the attack, kept alive by Novakoski. Setting up Fessler, who gets a nice high pass and just kind of bops it down with her fingertips and gets the kill to tie the game. 5-5 here in set number 3. It's all knotted up at 1 set apiece as well on the Heritage of Chevrolet scoreboard. Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Novakoski, trying to hit that left corner, but she's too long, too strong. And Grace takes the lead 6-5. Sydney Smith to serve for the Grizzlies. Serve receive Brady. Cross set Critchfield. Left side Hallie Brady. Too long over the back line. Evanston saying that it was touched, but the referee shakes her head. Now, wait a second. Now they're saying it is Evanston's points. So it is tied at 6. Good kill there by Hallie Brady. Casey Kilcrease to serve for the Red Devils. Kendall Fessler takes a break. Serve is wide of the back line, just barely. Grace takes the lead 7-6. Melody Stratman. Serve receive back row, Kilcrease. AC pushes it over the net. In the back row, Grace still trying to clear it out, and they will. Frankham lightly hits it over to Brady. Puts it over the block. Kept alive by Grace on 1 hit, but down on the second. 4th kill for the Red Devils, and they tied up 7-7. Brinkley Frankham, the senior, to serve. Serve receive back row, Grace. Brindley Anderson winds up and sends it to the 10-foot stripe. Left side, Hallie Brady looking for the back row. Kept alive by Anderson. Yost slaps it over with 1 hand. Brady tries to go over the block, but just calms it down. Grace. Left side, Grizzly attack. Great keep alive by Frankham. 2-hit push, on the second hit, put over by Brady. Sent back by the Grizzlies. Left side attack by Brady. Grizzlies on the right trying to put it at the 10-foot line, but Evanston denies. Brady with the light hit puts it right over the swinging and missing arms of Yost. And Brady puts the Red Devils on top 8-7. Brinkley Frankham to serve again. Ace! Goes right down on the back line. The ace for Frankham puts the Red Devils up by 2. Frankham to go again. Back-to-back aces right down at the feet of the libero Piper Anderson. Red Devils up by 3 now here on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Frankham dribbles it around a little bit. up by 3, and now another light serve received by 2 Grizzlies. Back set left side. Brindley Anderson can't catch it. Savannah Novakoski dove for the left corner, tries to keep it in, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. Kill to Grace, and they trail by 1. Brindley Anderson to serve. And right now there's a rotation check happening for Evanston. In set 2, Evanston won it 25-23 but lost 25-15. But they're earning around 50% of their points, earning 52% in set 1, 53% in set 2. Grace only earning 48 in set 1, 44 in set 2. Brady lightly hits it over after the serve receive. Piper Anderson goes left side, and that's 4 hits on Grace. Red Devils take the serve back. And now Allie Brady to serve. Red Devils up 11-8 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. First touch was careening out of bounds, but somehow, some way, Grace gets it back. Sent back over by Novakoski, and now left side, Grace with the attack, kept alive by the Red Devils. Savannah Novakoski goes into the net. Third attacking error on Evanston. That's their 5th error of the set. 4 errors so far by Grace. Lydia Anderson to serve. Receive Brady, back row, right side. Frankham goes back to Brady, who just lightly puts it over the net. And now here's Yost. Great dig at the 10-foot stripe by Kilcrease. There's a battle at the net, won by the Grace block, 2-on-1. Yost and Lydia Anderson against Eliace, who didn't have anyone with her, and Grace is able to put down the block. 1-point set. Service error, though, as Grace goes into the net. It's their first one of the match, and the Red Devils with a 2-point lead. Eliace to serve from the left side. Serve receive, Piper Anderson. Left side, Sydney Smith kept alive by Brady in the back row. Dump set, Frankham. And now Grace will get a chance. Yost going for the back. Off of the ceiling. Off of Frankham, off the ceiling, and back to Frankham. She's just in the wrong place at the wrong time and gets called for a double hit. Piper Anderson, the libero to serve. Receive Brady, back row. And off of Frankham and the wall. Goes down as the 3rd ace for the Grizzlies. 12-12 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Piper Anderson, kept alive by Novakoski. Frankham goes back to Novakoski, and Grace into the nets. Red Devils take the lead, 13-12. Jaylee Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils. Down on the back line for an ace. 14-12, 3rd ace of the match for Evanston. 2 of them coming from Brinkley Frankham. And now add Jaylee Critchfield's name to that list. Serve received by Critchfield, kept alive by Grace. Stratman puts it over. Critchfield back set, right side. Frankham off of 1-2 Grizzlies and out of bounds. Kill for Brinkley Frankham. It's the 6th Independent Software Solutions kill of the set for Evanston. Serve by Critchfield, kept alive by Grace. Stratman going for the 10-foot line. Great dig by Kilcrease in the back row. Novakoski puts it off to the fingertips of the block and into the back row. And a whistle, double hit called on Grace, and Evanston starting to run a little bit. .40 run for the Red Devils. Serve by Critchfield, kept alive by Grace. Cleared over on 3 hits. Critchfield, back set, left side. Novakoski winds it up. Goes off the block, back to Evanston. Sent back by Fessler. Left side, Stratman, kept alive, back row. Brady, right side. Frankham looking for the right corner, kept alive by the Grizzlies. Left side, Smith. Diving dig by Novakoski, pushed over the line by Frankham. Dropping the hammer hard was Grace. Great dig in the back row by Brady. Kilcrease clears it out. A volley we got going on here. Left side, Sydney Smith off of the Evanston block and down on the Evanston side. A hard-fought volley. 1. (16-13) on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve receive by Brady. Left side. Novakoski goes off of 1 and out of bounds. It's the 7th Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils in set number 3. Serve receive by the Grizzlies. Left side, Sydney Smith. Great block by Evanston to put it back. Piper Anderson going for the back line. Got it. Ends the run. And now Sydney Smith to serve. Receive back row by Novakoski, but it rolled up her left elbow and over the back line for the ace. 4th ace for Grace. They trail by 2 here in set 3. It's a best 3 out of 5, and it's 1 set apiece. As Evanston took set 1, Grace took set 2. Serve received by Brady. Right side, Frankham goes into the block and down on the Evanston side. The big block by Grace, and it's a 1-point set. Timeout taken. We'll take it with them. Red Devils lead by 1 here in set number 3, but it's all knotted up at 1 set apiece on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with more after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
There's nothing better than finding the perfect gift for someone. Whether it's a baby shower, birthday, or anniversary, Ivory and Iron has everything to make gift-giving fun. Come enjoy the beautiful atmosphere, mouth-watering chocolates, and beautiful floral arrangements. Ivory and Iron, 1101 Main Street, Evanston.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
All knotted up at 1 set apiece, but in this important 3rd set, Evanston leads 17-16 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Grace to serve, though. Sydney Smith with a chance to tie it up. Serve receive back row, Novakoski. Critchfield, cross set left side. Brady off of the block, kept alive by Lydia Anderson. Back set back to Sydney Smith, looking for the back row, and it goes off of a Red Devil player. No, they're going to redo it. They're redoing the point. They're redoing the point, so we hold with 1 point lead for Evanston and a Grace serve. Sydney Smith, the junior, to serve. Received by Kilcrease, and that loops towards our Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and out of bounds. And Ace ties it up. The 5th ace for Grace in set 3. 17 all. Served by Sydney Smith. It's a light one. Received by Brady. Critchfield goes right back to Brady. Left side attack. Looking for the back line. Wide. (18-17) Grace. Sydney Smith to serve again. Received by Brady. Critchfield. Back set to Frankham. Pushed over the line. Off of Piper Anderson. And out of bounds. Give the kill to Frankham. And now it's all knotted up at 18 apiece. Served by Casey Kilcrease. Line drive at the back row. Piper Anderson keeps it alive. Back set. Left side. Pushing it over. Brindley Anderson kept alive by Kilcrease. Critchfield. Back set. Right side. Frankham looking for the back line. Found it. Found a Grace Grizzly on the way out of bounds. And the kill to Brinkley Frankham puts the Red Devils up 19-18 here in set 3. All knotted up at 1 set apiece on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Kilcrease. Finds the back of the head of Frankham. Nice little smile from her there as Kilcrease immediately collapses, doubles over out of, didn't mean to do that. 19-19 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Right side, Brady after the Evanston service receive. Nobody there for Grace. They're able to clear it out on 3 hits and puts it down in the back corner. They were just trying to clear that thing out, but it found no man's land in the back right corner and put it in there. 2019 Grace. Served by Melody Stratman. Kept alive by Evanston. Novakoski goes to AC, who's on the front row. Puts it over the line. Left side, Lydia Anderson with a line attack. Kept alive by Critchfield. Kilcrease back to Brady. Foot on the 10-foot line. Clears it over the net. Back set, left side, Anderson going, and she's out of bounds. She chased that ball and hit it outside the antenna, and the Red Devils have tied it up 20-20. And I think it says 20-19 on the scoreboard here at the gym. I've got 20-20, and there might be a discussion happening right now about that, as there is a discussion at the scores table between both coaches, one of the side umpires, and the scorekeeper. I've got it 20-20. And see if they correct that or if I'm off. Still talking. And they did change the scoreboard, but they changed it 21-19. Evanston. Serve receive back row. And that's down 22-19. Timeout called by Grace. We'll take it as well. Red Devils 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead here in set 3 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Sizzling bacon, delicious fried eggs, and beautiful fluffy blueberry pancakes. At the Down Home Eatery, everything is made fresh and delicious. With a newly remodeled and beautiful atmosphere, the Down Home Eatery will become your new favorite place to eat. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
3-0 run by the Red Devils comes to an end as Brinkley Frankham can't get it over the net on the serve. That's the 4th service error for Evanston. 22-20. Evanston leads here in set 3 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. But it's all knotted up at 1 set apiece. On the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Apologies. Left side, Hallie Brady looking for the back line, kept alive by Grace. Yost tries to launch a light attack, kept alive by Evanston. Kilcrease goes left side. Brady off the top of the block and down. 13 independent software solution kills for the Red Devils here in set 3 as it's 23-20. Hallie Brady to serve. Line drive at the back row kept alive by Smith. Dead center trying to find the 10-foot line was Peden. Left side, Novakoski down in the back row. Set point, Red Devils 14 independent software solution kills for Evanston here in set 3. Set point for Evanston. Brady with the serve. Kept alive by Grace. Battle at the net, won by Evanston. Savannah Novakoski versus Taylor Yost. And Novakoski puts it down for her and the team, actually the team's 15th independent software solutions kills. And they now have a 2-1 lead on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back with set number 4 after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Our Kazine's Ace fan cam brought to you by Kazine's Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks and Kazine's Furniture. Evanston sitting pretty there as we're able to bring home set 3, 25-20. 15 independent software solutions kills, 6 attack errors, 3 aces, but 5 aces for Grace, so that's a very good one. 72% of their points were earned as opposed to Grace's 60%. We get ready for set number 4 now, as Evanston has a 2-point lead. Or 2-1 set lead, taking set 1 25-23, losing set 2 25-15, taking set 3 25-20. We go to set 4. Most productive line for Evanston in that one was their 4th rotation at a +5. Most productive for Grace was the 3rd rotation at a +3. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more here on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN. Oh, maybe not. It looks like they were taking a little bit longer on the get start than what we were accustomed to. So we'll go ahead and keep it here. So set 4 will be played 25-25 with a scoring cap of 27. If we get to set 5 and Grace is victorious here in set 4, then we will have set number 5, a race to 15, no scoring cap. Broadcast number 1 of our Evanston doubleheader. We've got this game this morning. And then we'll have Evanston football live from Ben Lomond High School in Ogden. Pregame at 6:15, kickoff at 7 o'clock p.m. Serve by Grace's Sydney Jacobson, and we're underway. Serve received by Evanston. Left side, Savannah Novakoski lightly hits that one and down for the kill. And man, Savannah has been on fire. 1-0 Evanston. Served by Critchfield now. Serve received by Anderson. Over return to Frankham. She puts it right back to Stratman. Put back over by Brinley Anderson. Critchfield cross that left side. Novakoski goes into the nets. (1-1) on the Impact Physical Therapy. Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Serve receive by Evanston's Hallie Brady. Left side. Novakoski goes into the block and down by Grace. Melody Stratman was there. 2-1. Grace. Served by Sydney Smith. Pushed back over by Evanston's Fessler. Put over by Stratman. Diving dig at the front row by Evanston, and now Brady just hits it over from the 10-foot line. Left side, Lydia Anderson into the Evanston block. Kept alive by Brady again in the back row. Left side, Novakoski off of the fingertips of the block. Still on the Grace side. Left side, Lydia Anderson goes into the Evanston block, but kept alive on Evanston's back row. Novakoski just lightly hits it over on the third hit. Cross set over there to Stratman. Blocked by Frankham, still on the Grace side. Anderson pushes it over, kept alive by Kilcrease. Back set to Brady, and Evanston gets called for a double hit. 3-1 Grace. Serve receive back row, Kilcrease. Critchfield setting up Fessler, blocked by Stratman. Brady from the 10-foot line, down in the back row. Another Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils. Serve receive back row, Lydia Anderson. Put over by Stratman, waiting for it at the 10-foot stripe. Kilcrease. Left side, Frankham, down in the back line. Served by Novakoski, received by the Grizzlies. Put over on 3 hits. Critchfield, back set, Brady looking for the back line and got it off of Piper Anderson and over. Another Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils. They take the lead 4-3 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Novakoski, received Piper Anderson. Sydney Jacobson looking for Melody Stratman, who launches an attack. Good receive by Frankham at the front row. Kilcrease calms it down on the third hit, but can't get it over the net. 4-4. Serve receive back row. Novakoski after the Grace serve. Brady puts it over. Setting up for Yost through the Evanston block and down. Yost with the first kill for Grace makes it 5-4. Serve received by Evanston. Sent back on 3 hits, and now Grace with a chance. They'll clear it out. Critchfield, back set to Fessler. Lift called on Evanston. 6-4. Serve received by Evanston after the serve by Stratman. Brady drops the hammer on the back line and puts it at a 1-point set. The 5th Independent Software Solutions kill of the set here in set 4. Serve is wide from Evanston, and it's a service error. First one of the set for Evanston. 7-5. Brindley Anderson to serve for the Grizzlies. Back row, kill crease. AC looking for Brady, who gets it out of bounds and is able to go up. Bad pass by Grace on the receive, and it drops down right in front of the net. Red Devils cut the gap down to 1. Brinkley Frankham, who had 2 aces in set 3, to serve. Receive back low. Anderson, make it 3 aces for the day. Tie game, 7-7 here in set 4. And the Red Devils trying to finish this one out. Got a long way to go. It's only 7 points in. Served by Frankham, receive by Smith. And an attacking error by Lydia Anderson. Puts Evanston on top, 8-7. Frankham to serve again. Line drive at the back row, kept alive by Anderson. Smith setting up left side. Carpenter goes through the Evanston block, kept alive by Novakowski, back row. Frankham goes Brady left side, light hit, and that one is kept alive by Yost. Piper Anderson pushes it over the net. Now Evanston with another chance. AC goes head to head with the block, gets it back and puts it right back over to Grace. Back row, Anderson, or Sydney Smith rather, goes into the net, and the Red Devils have a 9-7 lead. Frankham on a roll. Serve receive, back row, Sydney Smith. Right side, Lydia Anderson. Hard hit, great dig by Novakowski. Third hit is a pass that barely clears the net. Yotes gets under it, and she can't square it up. It drops down at her feet. And an error there makes it 10-7 Evanston. Frankham into the net. And the run ends at 5. Served by Grace, received by Nowakowski. Back set. Yost, blocked by Brady. Evanston gets it back. Brady to serve for the Red Devils. That one too long. Tried to hit it down in the left corner, put a little bit too much on it, and that is the third service error on the Red Devils. Yost comes out, and Melody Stratman comes in for Grace. Piper Anderson, the libero, in the white jersey, silver numerals to serve. Receive back row by Nowakowski, but it goes off of her wrist at a weird angle and curls in towards the basketball backboard. They call it an ace. First ace for the Grizzlies here in set 4. 10-11. Served by Anderson. One hit return sent back by Sydney Smith. Critchfield setting up Kilcrease, who just pushes it over. Anderson, left side, Smith for the attack. Off of the fingertips of the block and down on the Evanston side, and we're all knotted up at 11. Anderson to serve. Into the net. Evanston takes the lead. First service error on the Grizzlies. Eliacy to serve. Receive back row by Grace. Left side, Stratman looking for the 10-foot live. Diming Eliacy, returns it back on one hit. Sydney Smith attacks the back row. Great dig by Brady. Left side, Novakowski with the Independent Software Solutions kill. Buries it down in the left corner. And that's the 6th Independent Software Solutions kill in the set for Evanston. AC to serve again. Serve receives Smith. Ace! It goes off of her fist and curls towards the net and down. Second ace for the Red Devils. 14-11 timeout called by the Grizzlies. We'll be right back after this with more on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and mylocalradio.com.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Red Devils 9 points away from having an opening day victory as they lead at 14-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, or excuse me, the Heritage. It's going to take a minute. Sorry, old habits die hard. The Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Currently Evanston on a 3-0 run, and they lead it by 4. Serve, receive, back row. Lydia Anderson after Brady sends it. Or excuse me, AC sends it. Left side, Sydney Smith kept alive by Evanston. Novakoski pushes it over. Lift called on the Grizzlies. Hard hit. That's the 6th, 9th, 17th error in this set on the Grizzlies. Serve by AC, barely clears the net. Left side, Smith with the attack. Kept alive by Evanston. Novakoski pushes it over and now kept alive by Lydia Anderson. Sydney Smith bops it over on the third hit. Now Evanston with the coordinated attack. Fessler lightly hits it over, looking for the 10-foot stripe. It's headed out of bounds on the second hit. And the third hit is somehow cleared out and over. Great athleticism from Lydia Anderson. Hard hit from Allie AC behind the 10-foot stripe. Drops it down on the back row. 9th Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils, and we've got an injury as Lydia Anderson looks like she sacrificed her body to make that play happen, and she is hurt. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back after this with more on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on mylocalradio.com.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
Lydia Anderson with an extremely athletic play, diving into the bench to try to keep that ball alive on the last volley. Came up and had a cut above her eyebrow. She's appears to be all right, but they are just kind of making sure she's taken care of right now as the Red Devils lead at 16-10 here in set 4, leading it 2-1. Let's go ahead and give you some game stats here. In set 1, Evanston took it 25-23. 52% of their points were earned as opposed to Grace with 48. 4 blocks, 5 attack errors, 9 Independent Software Solutions kills. And then in set 2 is 25-15 Grace. As we'll go ahead and point that at the crowd as they escort Lydia Anderson off of the field of play. Serve by Evanston to get us back underway. Hard attack from Sydney Smith, Sydney Smith, and that one goes down, though, as Evanston returns it, and it's another point for the Red Devils. Next serve into the net, and that is the fourth service error on Evanston. It's 17-12 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard. Sydney Jacobson to serve. Serve receive back row. Noah Kikowski sent back over by the Red Devils. Left side, Sydney Smith down on the left line. And Sydney Smith makes it 3 kills now for Grace here in set 4. Serve received by Evanston. Left side, Novakoski pokes it over. Kept alive by Jacobson. Left side, Smith with the left hand puts it over and down. Good job by her. That's the 4th kill for them, and they cut the gap down to 3. Serve into the net by Sydney Jacobson, and that is the 2nd service error, and the Red Devils are up 18-14. Jaylee Critchfield to serve. Receive back row, Piper Anderson. Left side, Smith, blocked by Novakoski, and down, though, on the Evanston side. Serve receive back row, kept alive by the Red Devils. Left side, Novakoski, too wide over the back line. 18-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard according to my count. And the point goes to Evanston. A foot fault on the serve. (19-16). Savannah Novakoski to serve. Evanston feeling like they might be running downhill a little bit. Over to Stratman. Beautiful block. One-hit return by Frankup. Sent that one down for the back row, and a hard hit by Brindley Anderson put down at the back line, and it is 19-16 according to the scoreboard. Served by Grace, Melody Stratman. Serve receive back row, Novakoski, Critchfield, cross that left side. Brady for the kill, found the back row, bounces it off the arms of Sydney Smith. And the 10th Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils here in set number 4. Kendall Fessler to serve, and that's an ace. The 3rd ace for the Red Devils in this match. Fessler to serve again. First touch, back row, Smith. Yost goes over the Evanston attack and down in the back row, and that is kill number 6 for Grace here in set number 4. Red Devils lead it 2-1, taking set 1 25-23, losing set 2 25-15, and then taking set 3. Left side, Brady down in the back corner. No, she went wide. They're saying she went wide, and so that gives the point to Grace. Serve into the net by Brindley Anderson, and that's the 4th service error in the set on Grace. Frankum to serve for the Red Devils. He has 3 aces on the day. Serve receive back row, Sydney Smith. Right side, slapped over by Newby. Back set, left side, Brady down on the 10-foot line. No, they say she went out of bounds to get it and went outside the antenna. So it is 22-19. Serve received by Evanston. Dump set, Frankham kept alive by Anderson. Back set, right side, Yost. Looking for the back row. Too long. (23-19). Monsters Inc. fans rejoice. We have a 23-19, first one of the year. Served by Hallie Brady. Looking for the back row, kept alive by Piper Anderson. Back set, left side, Sydney Smith. Down in the left sideline. Where are we going? No, they say she went wide. They say she went wide. Match point, Evanston. Match point for Evanston. Hallie Brady to serve. That one wide. Serve goes long. And that's the 5th service error for Evanston in this set. Served by Piper Anderson, and there's a whistle, and Evanston's called for being out of rotation. (24-21), still match point for Evanston. Piper Anderson to serve. Receive Brady. Frankham. Novakoski for the win, looking for the right corner, kept alive by Newby. Sydney Smith pushes it over. Frankham. AC for the win, looking for the logo. Instead, it'll be Smith, left side off the block, kept alive by Frankham. Kilcrease tracks it down. Brady from the back row, looking for the back line, kept alive by Newby. Right side, Smith goes off the shoulder of Frankham. And Sydney Smith with the 7th kill for Grace. Keep the Grizzlies alive. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Red Devils 1 point away from taking the match, but they only lead 24-22 in set 4 on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Set 4, set point, match point for the Red Devils, but a 3-0 run by Grace as Piper Anderson to serve. Receive back row, Kilcrease. Frankham setting up Novakoski, looking for the back corner, kept alive by Sydney Smith. Receive by Brady. AC looking for the back row, and that one could be down. Third hit is barely over by Grace. A big chance for Evanston. Left side, Novakoski looking for the right line. Popped up by the Grizzlies. Stratman puts it at the 10-foot line. Left side, Novakoski. She tried to dump it over, but it hits the top of the net and drops down. 24-23, still match point for Evanston. Serve received by Kilcrease. Frankham goes left side. Novakoski wide. Tied at 24. Now you got to win by 5, and there's a set cap at 27. 5-0 run. Left side, Critchfield looking for the 10-foot line. Stratman pushes it over, kept alive by Frankham. Novakoski pushes it over and looking for the right side. Newby keeps it up. Right side, Grace into the Evanston block, still on the Grace side. Stratman, and now put that one over, and it's off of Evanston. A one-hit return by Evanston, sent back by the Grizzlies. And now it is set point, Grace. 6-0 run for Grace to take the lead here at set point. The serve. Received by Kilcrease. Frankham setting it up for AC. That one is off of the defender at the front row and out of bounds. Red Devils tied up at 25. The 11th Independent Software Solutions kill for the Red Devils. LEAC to serve. Knotted up at 25. Serve received by Grace. Left side, Sydney Smith. Kept up by Brady. Frankham gets under it. Left side, Novakoski. That one off the block and out of bounds. Match point, Red Devils. LEAC to serve. It is a cap at 27. So if Evanston gets one more point, it doesn't matter. If they give up this one, they'll win. Left side, Smith, and that one kept alive by AC. Sent over, and it's over the net. AC in the back row tried to just keep it alive, but it came off of her arms at an angle, went over the net, and drops down. LEAC with the 13th Independent Software Solutions kill of set 4, and Evanston takes it 27-25 and 3-1. What an opening day victory for Evanston, and the Red Devils started out in the winners column. We'll be right back after this with our post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Our broadcast also brought to you in part by Bear River Dental. Your perfect smile is just around the corner at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Bridges, crowns, dental cleaning, exams, fillings, x-rays, fluoride treatments, mouth guards, tooth extraction, clear aligners, porcelain veneers, teeth whitening for a full mouth smile reconstruction makeover. Whatever you need when it comes to your dental needs, we've got you covered. The professional staff at Bear River Dental provide services that can improve overall health and wellness. Call today to schedule an appointment. Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages at 307-789-5608. We're going to go ahead and kind of go through our post-game show is quicker than normal because we got to let our good friend Dennis Bedwell get set up so he can get the Lyman game going and on the air. But let's go ahead and kick it off with our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meet. Your final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston is able to take the victory. Final score 3-1. Making sure we got the right scores there. Sorry about that. 3-1, 25-23, 15-25, and 25-20, and then 27-23. 24-25. Those are your set scores right there. And really a very, very impressive victory after getting beat by 10 in the first set. A good job by Evanston. Red Devils earned 63% of their points in set 4, 72% of their points in set 3, 53 in set 2, and 52 in set 1. Came away with 8 plus 5, 23, 36. Oh, 1 second. 8 plus 6, 14, 29, and 42 Independent Software Solutions kills for them today, and a total of 3, 6, 7, 8 aces as Evanston takes the win 3-1. We're going to go ahead and move on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we are going to give it to Ellie Acey. It's match point for the Red Devils. They need something to happen, and they need something to happen now. And Ellie Acey is just playing her position, not doing anything out of the ordinary, doing what we expect her to do. And she's in the back row. It's a hard hit. She is able to get under the ball, under the attack, and send it off of her arms over the net on a line drive and drop it down on the right side of the 10-foot stripe. And the Red Devils take set 4, 27-25, thereby taking the set 3-1. Ellie Acey gets your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside. When we come back on the postgame show, we'll have our player of the game as well as our calendar update. This is a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on K9 and MyLocalRadio.com.
Gee, Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankum, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankum.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankum at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. Our player of the game today is Savannah Novakoski. She is going to be the player of the game. Was an absolute kill factory for the Red Devils. I think we had some technical difficulties with the sound. We got it back, though, so we'll just rerun through it. Savannah Novakoski is your player of the game. Let's go ahead and go to our mylocalradio.com calendar update. Tonight, the Red Devils will go to Ben Lomond to kick off the 2022 football season against the Scots. Pregame at 6:15, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Cokeville, tomorrow will be at Cokeville all day for every Red Devil volleyball match of the 2022 Cokeville Invite Day 2, and then September 2nd and September 3rd, that's a Friday and Saturday, we'll be back in Evanston for Evanston Red Devil volleyball coverage of the Evanston Red Devils at the 2022 Border Wars in Evanston. That's going to do it for our broadcast. On behalf of our producer, Mr. Colton Bagley, our other producer, Sean Hando, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley and Christine Wiley, as well as our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. Mr. Dan Hubbard of the Preston Indians in Idaho, voice of the Valley, Mr. Dennis Bedwell, voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, and voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I'm Elan saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on KNYN 99.1 FM and mylocalradio.com when the Red Devils kick off the football season at Ben Lomond against the Ben Lomond Scots. Pre-game at 6:15, kickoff at 7 o'clock. Thank you guys so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Devils!